Today on the show, Rielle Hunter, Ryan Seacrest, and Melissa Rivers.
No, it's not an all-new episode of I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. It's the Tweekly News, and it starts right after these fake karate moves. Welcome to the Tweekly News,
America's 9th most trusted source for Twitter news.
I'm Jason Sklar.
And I'm Randy Sklar.
And together we are at Sklar Brothers, and we're here taking a break from donating crates full of OKC championship merch to San Salvador.
You know, there are whole swaths of Honduras who think the Buffalo Bills dominated the NFL in the 1990s.
Now, since it's an election year, we often kick off the show with 2012 and 140. This week, we're calling it 28 and 140.
That's because Twitter blew up this week when 2008's best coiffed candidate John Edwards and his baby mama Rielle Hunter split up.
As expected, Twitter handled the news with kid gloves. At Angold tweeted, John Edwards and Rielle Hunter have split up. She must be dying.
Yeah. Oh. Even Ann Coulter would call that harsh. Fortunately, soon after, Emma Rose Curtis tweeted, "You all are being too rough on John Edwards. Let he who has never knocked up a woman while his wife was dying of cancer cast the first stone."
Whoa. Okay, Twitter is like a virtual Comedy Central roast.
Without having to see so much of Courtney Love's lady junk.
Now it's time for At Reply, where we reply directly to annoying people's annoying tweets.
This week, Melissa Rivers shouted, "Just got to NY for my cousin Caroline's wedding. I'm a bridesmaid. Woo!"
First of all, I've never been to a wedding, although I have been stoned at 3 weddings.
Was one of them yours?
Let's just keep going. And second of all, Melissa, why are you cheering woo-hoo about being a bridesmaid? No one wants to put on an ugly dress and play second fiddle to the star.
Well, it is Melissa Rivers. I mean, she's literally made a career out of being a bridesmaid to her mother.
All right, kids, pencils up. It's time to relearn.
Just like X helps people relearn life without cigarettes with its free quit plan, we learned this week that President Obama needs to relearn how to up his Twitter game.
At Barack Obama tweeted out a sales pitch for his new re-election buttons. Get a pair of our new Obama buttons for $5.
When did Obama go from being president of the 99% to president of the 99-cent store?
Come on, Barack O'Button. Show some swagger and up your swag game. Even Benjamin Button wouldn't wear that button.
Yeah, he's a baby. Babies don't wear buttons.
No, because he's a Republican. And plus, the movie made like $1 billion, so he's in the 1%.
You know, every week we're fascinated by what's trending on Twitter, especially the weird stuff. This is...
That was trending? This week, R.I.P. Michael Jackson was trending.
What? I thought he died 3 years ago.
Well, maybe Twitter knows something that we don't. I mean, did the King of Pop come back from the dead?
It is conceivable. I mean, he was looking more and more like a vampire before he died.
So when we first saw R.I.P. MJ trending, we assumed he came back to life.
Only to be killed by a time-traveling Abe Lincoln.
Which, of course, is way better than being chased down and hunted by Martin Van Buren, werewolf proctologist. By the way, Rand, do you remember exactly what you were doing when you first heard that Michael Jackson died?
Yeah, I was watching a documentary on the Kennedy assassination. Now, even though each tweet maxes out at 140 characters, a cool twit pic is worth 1,000 characters.
This is Pick This. Ryan Seacrest tweeted this pic with the caption,
"What up, Jersey? This is your wake-up call at Idol Auditions."
That's a great Seacrest.
Thanks, Rand, I've been working on it.
Now, I know Twitter is a medium where brevity is the soul of wit, but Seacrest has no soul, and therefore should not be allowed under any circumstances to use the phrase, "what up?"
He should have an autocorrect on his iPhone that converts all of his slang into the phrase, "I am white, and I am so incredibly sorry."
Now, before we log off, it's time to end our show with tweets to retweet.
That's where we highlight tweets from people we follow who we think you should follow too.
Jenny Johnson tweeted, "Each time I hear an AC/DC song, I picture a 50-year-old woman in a bodysuit with freckled cleavage."
Why is she thinking of Steven Tyler when she's listening to AC/DC?
I have no idea.
Thanks for accidentally clicking on the Tweekly News, and don't forget to follow at the Tweekly News.
And if you want more of the Tweekly News, go to becomeanx.org/Sklar for exclusive content, outtakes,
And of course, Tweekly News buttons.
we're selling buttons now?
Yeah, man, they're coming back.
Like MJ?
Michael Jordan? Read it like Melissa Rivers.
Just got to NY for my...
She's Southern?
I don't know. That's all my women characters are Southern.
Randy, you only know your
I
women
only
from the
know-
show Designing
That's
Women.
right.
I get it.
Just got to NY for my cousin Caroline's wedding.
She's a gay man?
Yep.
Okay.